All right, hello and welcome. So, you've just battled through your 12th grade science exams. You're probably feeling a bit of relief, maybe some excitement, but also, let's be real, probably a whole lot of confusion. What comes next? Which course is right for you? What exam do you even need to take? It's a stressful time, I get it, but you're in the right place. We're going to clear all that up and help you move forward with some real confidence.
Here's our game plan for this explainer. We're going to start by talking about that maze you're probably feeling stuck in. Then, we'll open up the world of options that go way beyond just MBBS. We'll connect those career paths to the exact exams you need to focus on, break down that super important counseling process, and wrap it all up by figuring out what your very next step should be.
So, people are throwing all these acronyms at you, right? NEET, CUET, NEST. It just sounds like a jumble of letters. It can feel like you're lost in a thick fog, and honestly, that's completely normal. But I promise you, we're about to turn on the high beams. We've got the map you need to see the road ahead.
Think of this as your personal guided tour through the whole kinda chaotic admissions jungle. Our goal here is super simple. We're gonna take all that noise, all those confusing choices, and turn it into a clear, straightforward plan that you can actually use for your future.
You know, for so many science students, the focus is laser sharp on getting into MBBS or maybe dentistry. And look, those are amazing goals for sure, but the world of science is so much bigger than that. It is vast and full of incredible opportunities. So let's pull back the curtain and see what else is out there.
So here's the big one. A lot of people think you have to get an MBBS to have that doctor title. But that's just not true. You can become a doctor by going into traditional Indian systems of medicine, which you'll hear called Ayush. That's your Ayurveda, homeopathy, Unani, and others. Or, what if you love animals? A degree in veterinary science doesn't just make you a doctor for pets and farm animals, it can lead to amazing jobs in wildlife conservation or even managing huge dairy operations.
Okay, now let's talk about the fields that are really the engine of healthcare. Physiotherapists. They're absolutely essential. They work with everyone, from pro athletes recovering from an injury to someone learning to walk again after an accident. Then there's pharmacy, which is a huge industry. With a bee farm, you could literally be in a lab helping to invent new medicines. Or you could get a PharmD and work right in a hospital, helping doctors figure out the perfect treatment plan for patients. These are such important, hands-on jobs.
Now, this one's for all of you who are just really curious. The ones who love the why and the how and want to be in a lab making discoveries. This is what I call the scientist route. A degree in biotech or microbiology, that could put you right on the front lines, developing the next vaccine. Genetics, you could be unlocking the secrets hidden in our DNA. And forensic science? I mean, come on, you could be the person using science to help solve crimes. This is the path for explorers. And this isn't just some abstract idea. Look at this. This shows you just how real and direct these paths are. This is the actual admissions page for the National Forensic Sciences University. If you look at that program column for the BSc, MSc in Forensic Science, and then just slide your eyes over to the admission criteria column, what does it say? Right there, clear as day. Admission is through the CUET-UG exam. So you've got a dedicated university with a specific exam. The path is literally laid out for you.
Okay, these fields are so often overlooked, but let me tell you, they are absolute powerhouses of opportunity. Courses in agriculture or forestry offer amazing job stability, and there are a surprising number of government jobs that open up everything from working in national banks to top research institutes. And with everything going on in the world, climate change, sustainability, a degree in environmental science isn't just a career, it puts you at the center of solving some of the biggest challenges our planet faces.
All right, so we've explored the what, all these incredible career options. Now, we got to get practical and talk about the how. Every single one of these journeys starts with one crucial step. You have to pass the right entrance exam. This is the first hurdle, and it's a big one.
This slide right here, this is your cheat sheet. It connects all the dots for you, nice and simple. Want to get into Ayush or veterinary? Your exam is NEET. Thinking about agriculture? It's CUT, and you need to look for the ICARUG part of it. For that pure research path, your gateway is NEST. And like we just saw, for forensic sciences, it's CUT-UG. Seriously, the most important thing you can do right now is figure out which of these paths gets you excited so you can pour all your energy into the right exam.
Let's just zoom in on NEST for a second, because it's a little different. NEST is the National Entrance Screening Test. This is really for those students who know for sure that they want to build a career in pure scientific research. This is the exam that gets you into these amazing 5-year integrated master's programs at some of India's best research institutes, like NISR in Bhubaneswar.
So, you've written the exam, you got your rank, you'd think you're done, right? Not even close. Now comes the part that can be even more confusing than the exam itself: counseling. This is the process that turns that rank you earned into an actual seat in a college, and you absolutely have to understand how it works. So what on earth is counseling, anyway? Well, think of it like a big matching system. You, the student, you make a list of all the colleges and courses you want in your order of preference. Then, the system looks at your exam rank, it looks at your list, and it looks at how many seats are available. And it tries to find the best possible match for you. It's this delicate balance between your rank, your choices, and what's actually available.
Now, this slide is probably one of the most important things you need to understand. For government colleges, the seats are split into two big buckets. You've got the All India quota, or AIQ, which is usually about 15% of the seats. Anyone from any state can compete for these. But the other 85%? That's the state quota. And those seats are reserved only for students who are official residents of that specific state. That's what they call having a domicile. And here's the pro tip. You can and you absolutely should apply for both to give yourself the best possible chance.
Just take a look at this. This is a real schedule from the official counseling body. It's not just one event. You've got round 1, round 2, a mop-up round, and each one has its own super strict deadlines for registering, for filling in your choices, for showing up at the college. The main point here is simple. You have to be organized. Track these dates like your life depends on it, because if you miss one deadline, you could be knocked out of the entire process. It's that serious.
Phew! We have covered a ton of information. We've gone from that feeling of chaos and confusion to the nitty-gritty of exams and the mechanics of counseling. So let's take all of that and boil it down into a simple, personalized action plan just for you.
Here it is, the 4 things you need to do right now. Number 1, think bigger. Don't just focus on the 1 or 2 courses everyone talks about, explore all those other amazing paths. Number 2, once you have an idea of where you want to go, find out the exact entrance exam you need to ace. Number 3, get familiar with counseling. Know the difference between all India quota and state quota. And number 4, and this is crucial, get a calendar, set phone alerts, do whatever it takes to track every single one of those important dates.
So there you have it. We've laid out the map, we've shown you the different destinations, the highways you need to take, and how to navigate the city once you get there. The path forward is a whole lot clearer now. So the only question left, and it's the most exciting one, is this: where will your journey begin?